Oh snap. And I'll take it. But oh snap. Which spawner? So I'm just thinking, a commenter on my last video, Signs? Please let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You're a very nice guy, and I'd love to meet you a little bit better. Let's see, can I find him? There he is. Oh wow. Ooh, that is good stuff. Holy man, I really hope I don't run out of space. Honestly. Okay, oh snap. Oh man, running out of space. Okay. Okay, we don't need, yeah, what do I ditch? Alright, well thank you very much, my good sir. You have been very nice and very kind. I, really appreciate it. And, thanks to him, we can drop off some of the stuff at home, and then we're going to start working a little bit further on the faction home. As you guys saw, we got the witch spawner during our voting crate. So I'm sure we're going to put this one right here, to great use in our faction home. I'm quite happy that we got the witch spawner. First of all, it's going to be great for getting redstone and some other cool stuff. Gunpowder, pretty good as well. But mostly just for the XP, which is really what we're looking for. And with our pick, here we are, a new pick. An efficiency 4 pick. That's going to help us mine out a ton of area so much faster. And that's the key. That's what I really wanted. That's going to make my life a whole lot easier when trying to finish a large project like this in a short amount of time. So thank you, and I really hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Signs or Sins? I'm not sure. I pronounce my name Synthetic Grace, but you have a Z at the end, so Signs also makes sense. But anyways, dude, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Alright, I think actually the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to expand our pumpkin farm. I think that's our best choice here, so that it can grow while we work on the spawner just over there. My chunk rendering is high enough so that I can stand over there and everything over here will still grow. That was a concern last episode, but I think we're going to be okay. I have done similar designs. This one will be pushing it for the level of rendering we have. But the actual faction home we do more AFKing, and that's going to be like the F-warps. That's where it's going to be more compact. So that'll definitely not be a concern for them. This, so maybe depending on the person, more so. So we want to expand the farm probably 16 to kind of match this. So we have a full 32 long path for each one of these. So each row should ideally support getting 64 pumpkins, a stack each. So we should be getting 4 stacks per set. I think that's going to be just fine for now. We may expand this to a multi-layer pumpkin farm in the future. I'm not entirely sure. We might put one behind the armory that we have upstairs. But I think 32 long will be good enough for now. Oh, so much nicer. This is a lot faster. It may not look a lot faster to you guys, but for me, this is like light speed. And that's pretty awesome. So I'm working away, and I remember that I could ally factions, so I sent our new friend, who is the member of the ARC faction, an ally request, and they accepted. So we are now an ally, so that'll be good. That'll stop us from getting raided, and some lone members of maybe his faction taking on our faction if they do stumble upon our land. So that's good. If we meet in the wild, I don't think we can hurt each other, so that's good. So this is good steps. Good steps in moving up with good relationships. Oh man, you just sent me 50,000. I hate taking handouts, but that's really nice of you still. I really appreciate that. I want to work for my money, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to invest the 50,000 into stuff for the faction as a group. I do have 2 people now who will be coming on the faction. Yeah, 2 people so far. I don't know how active they're going to be, but they're gonna be part of the faction with me, so that's pretty awesome. So I think I'm going to donate that to the infrastructure of our faction. I might buy a spawner, maybe something like that, just to help out with that. Alright, area cleared, and now we're going to start putting in the remainder of the pumpkin rows. So yeah, sweet. Alright, so I cleared out all the area, so we're going to expand the pumpkin farm all the way back to here, and I'm also going to finish off the edges that we have here. So the way I did the stone brick and the andesite will go all the way back, just like that. Just like how we normally have with all this. It'll be longer. Do you see this arrow? This came from a skeleton that spawned literally like somewhere around here and jumped down on me. It frightened me. Ah, yes, I most definitely will win this. Well, it's for 10 blocks of diamonds, guys. We have to at least try. I'm gonna go... Okay, well, how about we wait? If it goes for anything under maybe 2,500, we'll try to buy it. But anything more than that, I'm not sure if it's really going to be worth it. Oh man, do we want to... we'll be set for so long. Oh, 3,500. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Is it the same? Okay, no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Not really worth it. And I'm sorry for the language in the chat. I'm starting to put that in my descriptions that the chat language is not the language that my channel endorses or reflects. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so I've also decided that I don't like this roof and I just can't live with it anymore, so I'm going to take it out and I'm going to replace it with the stone slabs that I've come to love so much. Alright, so let's start laying the slabbed roof in. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. I was kind of thinking I should go with a stone slab, but I like how it looks on the outside, but I like this on the inside more. And we kind of have that theme going on here. I think it matches pretty well here as well. And the last few blocks in. Alright, sweet. Finished that. Now we can go along the rows with our hoe and till all the edge pieces. And we'll fill in the rest of the pumpkin seeds. We definitely have enough. Alright, there we are. We definitely have enough pumpkin seeds, just with what we picked during the time we were building this, to completely fill this, and then we also have enough to probably sell some as well. Alright, tilled, and let's just start with this many. I think I already made too many. 32, oh no, there's 32 on each. So, no, I didn't make nearly enough. That's good. There. If I've been kicked, I'm not gonna be happy about it. Yes. Excellent. Alright, with all the pumpkin in and we're just waiting for it to grow, I thought we could sell our second batch, I guess it would be. So let's hop on over to the shop. Beautiful, nice, quick and easy shop. Right here, and ba-da! Almost 2,500 from that. So let's check our balance now. 80,000. We're almost at our first 100,000. This is going really awesome. I say by episode 5, we'll be at least 100,000. That's awesome. Alright. I think this will be our final project for the day, and that's only because this is going to be a big one. This is going to be building the spawner. That's going to be awesome. But what we need to do is we need to dig out a massive area for this thing. It's going to follow the same structural design as I have done, which will shine through this building project as well, but it's just going to be able to incorporate more spawners without reducing the spawn area. So I'm going to have to account for what I think will be future expansion to the actual number of spawners we have in here. So I'm just going to clear out an area and then I'll make small adjustments as we go. I think that would be the best. Well, I just teleported myself out here to grow this tree with some bone meal. It's Speaking of which, we have even more bones now. We spawned here. A whole bunch of snow. Luckily there's some dirt. There's also like a ton of animals. And with this new fire aspect sword, I can get a ton of cooked meat. So I'm just gonna spend some time murdering animals. Which sounds a lot worse than what I'm really doing. At least I hope it does. Oh, that cave is like covered completely with gravel and only gravel. Nice. Fall down. There's nothing here. Ah! There we go. Whoa. Oh, that is actually awesome. This is a cool little area. This is a very cool area. Also infested with mobs. Why don't we do this? Ooh. Ouch. And get wrecked. I'm kind of thinking I want to come back here to build something in here as like a faction warp. Nice. I'm just going to do this though, just so when I do set up a faction warp. There we go. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so it works. So we do /F warp base, and we're here. And I have myself looking down at it right now, which I'm going to change eventually. I'll probably delete an F warp or bring it back. I'm not really sure. That's just where I put it now. Because I think that's where I would want to build like a little spawn area. Chamber walking over here and some cool stuff around here. But this is going to be like the faction village we built last season. But this is just one warp here. And then we're going to have 2 other ones for money farms. I like how that sounds. Oh, we don't need to fill in here. Sorry, I'm running. I don't want to fill in more than I have to. We got to 30 levels, so why don't we do a pick enchant efficiency 4? That's what I'm talking about. Please have unbreaking. Oh, yes! Perfect. So now, even better than this, we have a really awesome pick that's not going to break too easily. So that's awesome. I'll probably just combine these, maybe, probably, just to get efficiency 5. And this one will be in the back for later. Nice. Alright, so this is the plan I think I have. I don't want more than 3 spawners at any one given location. And there's someone spamming. Anyways, we have these 3 pieces of polished andesite to model where they're going to go. So I have 4 blocks above them, and we need 4 blocks below this, and then the water stream. And then I need them to be carried off. I'm going to assume this direction would be the safest direction. Least amount of stuff will be obstructed over there. Then we're going to funnel them up, over, and drop them right here. Huh. This is really tight. So this is where they're going to be funneled up, and then over, and then this way, and they're going to drop off perfectly where I need them to, because they need to drop 2 blocks at least, ideally 3. So this level is where they'd be coming in, and they're going to drop onto the hoppers at this level right here. So just perfectly. I think that's going to be okay. I'm worried that the witches are a little bit taller, so I might drop this down a full another block, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to like that. So experiments will be taking place very soon. This is going to have to be, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Alrighty, so we're back inside the spawner. I'm taking a little break from that because I'm pretty happy with it, but I just have to work on some edges and make sure everything is refined enough. So I thought we could toss down the water. This is the thing that the water bottles, the water buckets, they stack now in Surrealcraft. That is not like in a Minecraft version. And that should be the exact calculated distance I need. Same with this one. And we're just going to try and hop over onto here. There we are. I'm going to knock out that just for a second, just so we can get the water easy enough. Yep, perfect. Now this one's always difficult. There we are, and then I need a half slab here. Oh crap, I don't have a half slab. Alright, so basically the mobs, they spawn, obviously, and then they get pushed down this current. And this is the design I've used throughout the years. I kind of refined it from other people's designs, but this is basically my tried and true method on how to build it. And I always indent a little bit one here, so it is effectively dropping the mobs down into here. Then I drop another bucket of water as so, and then I leave this here so they don't pile up, but it's the exact height when they're jumping that they're not going to stop themselves from moving. And then I have, because we have a sign here, we can put this, and then these two water streams work really well to push them up. And because of this half slab here, this is why this is important. I mean, you could put a sign if you really wanted to, but this is just the way that I feel is the most efficient. Oh, that was disappointing. Alright, well, we're going to go fill up the water buckets, and then we're going to finish the rest of the water stream, so I'll show you guys how that works. At this point, we can be up here to do this, which is really nice, because we're not following the mobs up too far, which is nice as well. Right now we need to finish off this. Disappointing that this tunnel doesn't get to be the same like block the whole way, but I'm never gonna see it, so I'm just gonna have to put it out of my mind. That's gonna pool over. Dang it. Luckily that doesn't really affect anything over there. All the water streams should reset. Yeah, they do. Awesome. So right here, there we go. Yeah, I think that needs to be done. I'm sad to say it, but this just needs to happen that way. So when the mobs fall down, we could put a layer of glass here and then half slabs across there, and we can be standing on a level like this. Alright, so before I take you guys back to the faction home, there's one thing that I don't really know what to do about. So we have Monster Spawner 1 and Monster Spawner 2, and in the inventory they don't say anything different. So I don't know which one's the witch spawner and which one is the whatever other spawner we got last time. So what to do. I'm not gonna set them up today because I ran out of time. I'm not gonna AFK or try to get a whole bunch of mob drops or everything. So let's take you guys back to the base. So let's go up home. This is gonna be the end of the episode. I have finished Alright, so I have finished today's project, and that is the entire faction is basically done. We only have to put in the spawners now. That's fine. We can do that next time once we have a certainty factor or silk touch. So basically, here's our new building project F-Warp base for everybody to see in our faction, all one of us. And yes, this is very pretty. It's going to look really awesome when it's dark, but yes, those are the 3 spawner locations. Now let's take a trip down. Nothing has been done up here since the last episode, but yes, I did finish this area. We still need to find a location for an ender chest and crafting table. I'm thinking one of each on each floor, but that's going to come when we're a little bit more wealthy. And this is how I finished this area. So they drop down just like that, and this is a little viewing panel. This is how you kill them. They're witches, so I wanted to only have a half slab gap there. And 2 chests for the loot, easy accessible. This one's going to be the main one. I tried to keep up with the general theme of the floor, and I really like how I transitioned for a little bit of space in between these floorboards, I guess, and some lava if you want to toss down some items you aren't needing, some loot, stuff like that. This is always really helpful to have in a spawner location. And because it's a server, the fire does not spread, lava does not start wood on fire, all that jazz, so it's awesome to have that there. So what do you guys think of the faction? Pretty awesome. I'm going to pick this up before I go and sell it, but other than that, I think we're done here for today. Next episode, we'll probably set up the spawner so it's active use, and we'll work on a new project. Anyways, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next one. As always, peace.